Welcome back to another live fam. How are you doing? Let me show you this. All right, I gotta get something to drink. How you got out this thing, Mocha? How did you get out this thing? Come on, Mocha. How did you get out your harness? Let's fix it. How you get out of this thing? Right? All right, let's see what we got a watermelon. A big watermelon. Why you didn't get Vaughn some watermelon?
I asked him to bring me water,
Oh, he brought you the watermelon.
and so he brought.
Oh, wonderful. But it's so big. Can it fit in the refrigerator? Not with his food, probably. Unless everything got moved around. It's too big to fit on the bottom shelf. Let me drink this smoothie. Claire Wilson, what's up? I'm tired, but I'm good. How are you? Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me talking? Oh, great. Thank you. I remember one day I was talking, my mic was even off. It was muted. What good does that do, right?
Oh, you go there after what,
I
ladies?
bought the mic because I wanted to play with it. Not that I do a lot of major, big, far away recording. This is a peaceful channel and a happy place. I'm going to say that. And then I'll say, yes, you can tell me something, but understand that it's a peaceful and happy place. Hmm. Granny, Liv Quinn, thank you for confirming the mic.
Yeah, I thought I put my mic on today. Mic check, mic check.
How was your day? Hope you had a good day. Some of you guys are on vacation. Who's on summer vacation? Raise your hand. If you're on summer vacation, raise your hand. Oh, isn't that so sweet, Leela for life? That's so sweet. I'm like a nice person. Thank you, Leela. That's that's probably the happiest thing I've heard all day. So how are you guys doing? And where are you watching from? Me? I'm in the USA. And I'm thirsty. What's wrong, Mocha? Are you stuck again?
She was stuck this morning.
No. Yeah, I need to put. Only one of her leashes actually goes under there without getting stuck. I didn't know you bought yogurt. I didn't even look. Didn't even look. Where's my lunch bowl? I didn't look to see if you,
You're in the refrigerator.
Lila. No, I'm not in the refrigerator. Lila, correct me. Give me the phonetical sounds. I always guess. Thank you for correcting me. Lila. Lila? Depends on what country you're from. Well, first of all, I am farsighted, which means I cannot see near. And that's why you see me doing like this, because I'm looking at the little teeny weeny letters. They're like teeny weeny letters. So forgive me. But now that I'm looking at it very closely, I can see that it's Lila for life. Excuse me. Oh, did you get stuck again? I know you didn't just go back and get stuck again. That would not be good, Mocha. Where's my... Oh. Well, thank you. Lila for life. Lila. It's hair wash day. Some of you may know what that means, and some of you may not know what that means. It's hair wash day. That's what it says on the title. You probably can't see it if you're not subscribed and you didn't get the notification that popped up that said that I was going live, but it's hair wash day, and I dread hair wash day. Your nap got snatched away. You didn't get to take your nap? Now, what I don't know is how loud this sounds.
Some rain
It
right
doesn't
now.
sound that loud. I hope it doesn't sound that loud. You say, Mommy? Oh, yeah. I don't think we're going to get any rain right now.
Water in the garden already done.
When I was taking my shower, I could tell that the water pressure is low. We need to get some water quick in Florida. We're going to be running out of water. It's a drought around here. Send some water from Montana. Send some water from Send some water from Nebraska. Have I met anybody from Nebraska? Are you from Nebraska? Maybe not. Hmm. I don't think I met anyone from Nebraska, at least not that I'm aware of. Or did I? Did I meet someone from Nebraska? I will come back to the sink, but right now I'm going to go back to the bathroom. Figure out what I'm doing with this head of mine. See what's going to happen to this hair of mine. I hope this water from my hair is not dripping in my mic. No internet connection. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. It's saying no internet connection. Reliable. You finally decided to eat some dog food, Mocha? You finally decided to eat dog food. After that, my new tripod comes. My baby tripod, I broke it. And I don't like this one. It's not easy to maneuver with this thing on here. Alright, I don't know what to do with my hair, but I'm going to do something to my hair. I don't do anything else but try to hydrate it very well. Then that's what I've got to do. It's hair wash day. What are you up to? It's been a busy week, but a good week. I'm glad it's over. How are you? How are you? Hope you're doing fine. Actually, I don't remember seeing rain in the forecast, Mom. I hate to say that to you. I hit my leg and my leg has a boo-boo on it. I'm feeling tired, Rebecca, but I'm good, Rebecca. Right now I gotta figure out what I'm about to do with this hair. How are you doing? Alright, that's better. Part of me wants to just bald my head and be over with it. Let's see if that happens today. My hair is drying fast. I just washed it and it's already like it's dry almost. So that means I gotta hurry up and put moisture on it. All right, let's decide what we're gonna put on here. I've heard so many things about so many different hair oils now. Makes me wonder what should I put on my hair. I need to take that out of there. I still think my sister's oil is better for my hair. My sister makes a hair oil. Well, she makes a body oil that I use in my hair. And I still say that's the best thing that my hair likes. I still say it. Yeah. Now to see how this is going to work. I cut my hair while it was dry, and I did not have not washed it since and it feels so uneven. So uneven. So now it's like, how is it really going to be? I don't know. Now it's time to keep it in some protector styles until I can get it back to some normalcy. How are you doing today? Just came in here to talk to you while I'm doing my hair. If that's okay with you, Eleanor. Just came in here to talk to you while I'm doing my hair. Taymani. Where are you from? I'm from the USA. I don't remember what oil this is. I think it's the oil from my sister's brand. From the consistency. This is what happens when you put something in a container, you don't label it. I know this has got to be castor oil. But I've been hearing all these things about castor oil, so I'm going to go back to using my sister's hair oil. Oh, you want to know the website? 3angelsoap.com. That's Angels Soap. Angels with an S. 3angelsoap.com. Check it out. For me, it's nice to have products that I know who made it, who created it. My sister did.
What do you call that, Mocha?
True story. I'm not joking. Check it out. 3angelsoap.com. Check it out. Mocha's following you because she likes following you. She wants to know what you're doing. She was just eating her dog food like she should.
You ain't going outside with me.
He said, why not, Grandma?
Son, I'm looking at me.
He said, why not, Grandma? You're not going to take me outside, Grandma? Mug was like, come on, Grandma, take me outside. It's hair wash day. That's what day it is. My hair is short, like short. It has what you call shrinkage. It's actually not that short, but it looks that way right now because it's wet, damp. But I'm going to proceed to... Oh, the last time I was doing my hair, I realized that I could use my old glasses and I can see my hair better. Whatever the prescription is in those glasses, I can see my hair, and I just remembered that right now I can hardly see my hair. My own hair. I can see it better in the phone than I can in the mirror, which is interesting how the vision is. I'll try to do this before I hurt my shoulder. My shoulder's already crying. And so I know I'm not going to do anything but moisturize and leave it alone. That's why I'm starting today. Got to start the process today. If you know, you know. Hair journey. It's a hair journey. Ta-da! It's called hair stretching. I'm banding it with rubber bands to stretch the hair. Stretching the hair. Stretching the hair. Hi again, Lila. Are you happy? You happen to be on somebody else's YouTube account? I'm looking at that photo, and that photo gives me that you're on somebody else's account. Am I correct? You know, a lot of little people are on their parents' phones doing all manner of things. Would that be you? It has begun. Oh, don't rub it in. I was working on my leave because the way my job is set up, I don't even have PTO, so I've got to go through the long way. As long as they free me, that's all I need. Free Willie, free Vita. I don't want to be there. I need to be off. Working year round is for the birds. The only time I really feel off is at Christmas because we have 2 weeks off. That Christmas holiday season frees me. But we're gonna get there. So you enjoy it. You enjoy it. You enjoy it to the fullest and don't be thinking about doing all no uploads. Yeah. Rest first, I hope. And then think about YouTube. No problem, Lila. Thank you for coming back again. Bye is final. See you later. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Be sweet, parakeet. See you soon, raccoon. I remember this person I once had connections with. They always said, see you later. Bye is like final. They gave this finite type vibe. So I wish to see you again. Did I put that cream on my hair? I don't remember. Did I put this cream on my hair? You watching me? If I didn't, oh well. I'm about to do it again because I can't remember just that fast. I'm tired. I don't think I did. I put the spray, then I put the oil, then I was supposed to put the cream. And I think I forgot. If I did, then it can surely use another dose because it's needing it. It's supposed to be extremely hot. I always want to go to the beach, but in the long run, my main thing is to have a spiritual retreat and a physical retreat. And after that, whatever comes next. That's my main goals on the weekend right now. Yeah. And then you're saying it's supposed to be so hot. Maybe I'll just surprise myself and wake up and go to the beach. I'll probably surprise myself with a trip to the beach. Because if it's going to be that hot, then most likely it won't rain, right? We shall see. I've been thinking about whether I'm going to return to worship in person tomorrow. See how that goes. So how are you doing? How was your day? I see you there watching. I didn't have time to put up a poll. I hope you had a good day. Where are you watching from? I see you there looking at me. I'm stretching my hair. I just washed my hair if you're wondering, like, what in the world? If you know Pippi Longstocking, this is the Afro version. Pippi Longstocking. Pippi Longstocking. Yeah, I loved that movie when it was on, what was that called? What was that called back in the day? You remember Pippi Longstocking? Mr. Billy Miller. You probably didn't watch that show because it was like a little girly show, but maybe you did watch it. But Pippi Longstocking, she had her hair, it was sticking out like this. Look it up. Your little kids might like that movie. Yeah, you might like it. It's an old movie, but a cute little story. Pippi Longstocking. I think it was on PBS. Was it on PBS? Or was it the afternoon special? I remember I used to rush home to get to see the afternoon special little show, little movie. I was like, oh no, it's coming on today. I gotta go home. The good old days. Seemed like it was so long ago. It seems like it was so long ago. Pippi Longstocking. All right, let's spray. This time I gotta keep up. Let me put my things in order so I don't forget. I keep on forgetting what I did. I'm tired. Brain goes. Memory goes when you're tired. Brain fatigue. My hair is really damaged. I just keep on putting off the inevitable. It's feeling better, but I really have to keep it like hydrated for real, for real. The only reason why I haven't chopped it off yet is because I keep putting it in some type of protective style. Yeah, you shouldn't let your hair get dry, not hydrated. The medicine and stress can take a toll on your hair too, so all of the above are a factor in my hair getting dry. And again, I'm using my sister's body oil on my hair because I know that it works for my hair. 3angelsoap.com. And I'm using these people's product, and I've heard so many things about this when I was watching something I was watching. I heard some people talking about the lady that made this brand, but nevertheless, my hair likes it, so I use it. I just want a good product, and I don't feel like I should pay an arm and a leg just to moisturize my hair. But there's so many brands out there, and their prices are going up and up and up and up and up. And everybody thinks that their product is the best and the best and the best and the best. We shall see, right? All right, let's see if I can comb out the back of my head without having much problems. Let's see. Oh, wow. I still got a lot on this hand. Guess I'll put it over here. But then let's put it over there. Let's see if we can comb it. This is where I can use some hands. Your hands. Your more hands. I don't know if I can make a ponytail back here because, let's see, once my hair is stretched, it should make it into the ponytail. Prior to being stretched, it may not, because it looks like it won't, but it will. Stretchy poo. And by in the morning, I should be able to have my big afro. My big afro. How are you doing today? Are you waking up? Going to bed? You had dinner? You had breakfast? Oh no. The hair keeps flying up. It keeps flying up in the air. You're dozing off, then you better start that vacation. Doze on off into vacation. You going out of the country? Or your country's gonna be in your backyard. You got a vacation in the backyard? D.A., what's up? Thank you. Yeah, I stopped straightening my hair back in 2010. 2010? Wow, that's a long time ago now. 2010? It's been 16 years already? Wow, I know you meant natural, but thank you. I'm trying to stretch it. Right now my shoulder's hurting. And I don't want to keep my hands up. I thought about doing a 2-strand twist, but it's not going to happen today. I like to do it on my hair when it's freshly washed because it does better and I think it lasts longer. But this time I might do it on a stretch version of my hair. See how that goes. And I have a feeling it smells like I'm putting the wrong oil in my hair. I have a big question mark because I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm not sure. Oh well, too late. Too late. Oil. But I do have my go-to old-fashioned hair grease. Most of the time I use oil, and I'm always repping for my sister's brand. My sister has a natural skincare line. I use actually her body oil in my hair. My hair loves it, so I use it. 3angelsoap.com. Check it out. I know a lot of people make oils and a lot of people make soaps, but it's a difference when you personally know, or at least for me, it's the difference when I personally know who actually created it and I know that what's in it is natural and healthy. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. And no, I'm not telling a story. I'm for real. It's my sister's brand. Yeah, 3angelsoap.com. Check it out. Thank you. And back to the commercial. Nope. Just kidding. My hands are weak and this pump is like has so much tension on it. I can hardly spray it. This lady was customizing a wig for me, which I never wore. I don't know why I even mess with wigs. They're in my room just sitting there and looking at me. Like, I don't want to put that thing on my head. I don't know how people do it. I'm not knocking anybody who does it, but I just still can't get it. How can you keep that thing on your head all day? I can't. But that's just me. I just can't keep it on all day. And I went to church several times. I even went to work one time with a wig on. By the time I get in the car, I have removed that thing. I have removed that thing. No way. You're about to watch a movie. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Eat a slice of cake for me, okay? Enjoy yourself with your grandbabies and whoever else your time with, your wife and everybody. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by on your vacation. I don't plan to see you again until your vacation's over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But if I see you, that'll be great. I'm not running you away. No cake. You can't be on vacation. I know your wife is going to make you a cake. I know she will. Or maybe a pie or something. Whew. Maybe tomorrow. Okay, that'll work. Maybe tomorrow I'll get to the beach. I still wonder, would I feel safe going to the beach by Uber? It's like an hour away. And would I expect Uber to bring me back? Ooh. I wonder how much that would cost. Should put it in the app and just to see and then delete it out. Put it in there and see how much it'll cost. I just don't want to drive. I really want to go to the beach, but I do not want to drive at all. Right, this hair definitely feels moisturized this time. We're going in with the moisture. I tried so many things. DA. Are you still here? But anyway, I've tried many things on my hair, many different methods or whatever. I even tried the one where uh, I saw several people saying that you shouldn't like keep shampooing your hair. You should do the conditioner to cleanse your hair, or just use water to cleanse your hair. I think that water thing works. Like if you do it, like say for example, you wash your hair today and then you water cleanse it every day. Yeah, I could see that working if you did that like every day or every other day. But if you let too many days go by, the natural oils in the hair, I forget the word for it, you probably know. If you know, then you drop it in the comments. But yeah, the natural oils piling up, that water cleanse thing, I don't know, that doesn't work for this type of gal. Maybe some people that don't have a lot of oil buildup. But you got to really be careful with that one if you try that little water cleanse thing. And I can see I cut my hair way too short right here when I cut it the last time. I don't know if it's going to make the ponytail. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to make the ponytail. This side feels very thick. It feels healthier than the other side. Trying not to get that stuff in my mouth. Well, how long it's going to take my hair to dry with it like this. My hair doesn't dry that fast. Whew. All right. My hair is all kind of lengths going on here. All kind of hair lengths going on here. How are you doing today?
are you? How are Came back fast, mommy.
You watered the whole garden? Wow.
I used the water hose. Ain't no water in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
No water done.
You should use that thing that, what's the name brought here that's sitting by the shed? That's what you need right about now to do that thing. Like how they do like in the groves.
I don't know why it's still sitting there unused.
Right? I have a lot of sprinkler, but it's the same problem. You gotta set it up.
Well, you tell the people to put it over there and set it up for you.
Yeah, but then you can walk in a lot of dirt.
Mama.
Uh,
It ain't that bad. And it's not gonna run that long. Whatever makes you happy, lady. It ain't like it's gonna run all night. Yeah, that's what I was just saying too. Time goes by fast. Fast, fast, fast. It's a very soft fragrance. That's why I keep smelling it. Because it's a very soft perfume oil. I mean, very soft. Almost smells like, I don't even know how to describe it. Just so soft. It's almost like I just stepped out the shower. Very light smell. And I did just step out the shower. That's what's up. I will wash my work dishes, but I wanted to put my hair away before I wash the dishes. Put my hair away.
I don't wanna be left behind. I don't wanna be left behind. Look, I'm not eating no food. Whatsoever. Whatsoever. And what I am going to eat, you can't eat it. Alright, let's wash up these dishes. A scrubba dubba dubba. Hey, where's my what you call it? Where's my little scrubby dubby? Scrubby dubby. Where's my little scrubby dubby? There it is, my little scrubby dubby. How are you doing today? I have on this fuzzy in the house. Hopefully it muffles the sound of these dishes. Let me know if it's muffling the sounds of the dishes. I would appreciate that. Is it muffling the sound of the dishes? Because I've got on my wind, what do you call it? Wind plush ball, I think it's called. It's really for the wind, but I think it'll work for these dishes too, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. How are you doing? Hope you had a wonderful week. Will you pray for me and I'll pray for you? Pray that we will keep the common ground. Will you pray for me and I'll pray for you? Pray that we will keep the common ground. Pray for me and I'll pray for you. Pray that we will keep the common ground. Hi. I don't know, I just like making faces. I always have. And this hair helps. Boom, 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 boom. I might make some balls, some puff balls. I just didn't part it right. Maybe I'll part it and then make some puff balls. Ooh, some big puff balls. Something eccentric. I think that's what I'll do. Make an extended style on this style. Yeah. It's hair wash day. What do you expect my hair to look like? Maybe tomorrow it's going to be hair wash day. I was asking you a question, but you left me, PA. I forgot now.
But it was also a check to see if you were still there. I forgot what I did ask you. What do you mean? You're gonna wash your hair tomorrow? My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but only one Jesus' name. Yes, my mom braided my hair to scalp because I'm cheap. Don't tell me you put a wig on top of your braids, do you? Are you not one of those people? On Christ the Son, the rock I stand, all of the days. No shop for me. Shops are overrated. I do my own hair. I really can't find anyone that I really want to do my hair. The one lady that did my hair since I've been here, she's like drastically upgraded her prices. But to me, the quality of her braids, I can do the same thing that she does. Unless it's something that's very something. But I'm like, you gotta outbraid me for me to pay you that kind of money. And I'm not trying to say anything bad, but she can't like outbraid me, and I just can't see myself paying like 400, $500 or something I can do myself. No, no way. But yeah, it's nice to go to the salon though. It's nice to go to the salon. You're a dude. Dudes go to the braid shop. Dudes go to the braid shop. Heck no, I'm a dude. That's fine. Yep. The last I checked, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to her that much once I saw that her prices went up like that. But some of those places, yeah, you're paying them for their time, not the hair. Now, some of them may include hair, but the ones I know, they still expect you to bring hair. But then I do know that there are some that will provide hair in their wonderful big fee. Yeah. Check it out. They're all over Instagram. I think there's some that even advertise here on YouTube. Type in like braiders and you'll see. You'll see. But my thing is, you got to bring the quality when you're trying to tell me that I'm going to pay you some big money. It better look picture perfect. The parts better be all crispy, like they say, right? Crispy. Now you tell me you got me paying that kind of money, and I look at my hair and my parts look like, you know, look like. No, I'm not happy with that. And I see a lot of that. If it lasts 2 months, I guess that's not so bad. See, that's the problem. Sometimes it doesn't. And I've seen that too. You tell me that price, but the quality of your work doesn't last a good month or, a good 2 weeks. I like washable styles because if my hair is going to be locked down that long, it needs to be able to be washed. But I'll wash any style that's on my hair. If I do it, it's not going to go anywhere. I can guarantee myself that it's not going anywhere. And two months is not bad, as long as you're taking care of it or whatever. You don't want to turn into dreadlocks unless that's your goal. I want watermelon. I really do. My legs are hurting. Today was a day. Today was one of those days at work that I felt like I was doing too much. But I made it. Did you go to work today? Or did you go to school today? Did I take my vitamins?
Nope, sure didn't.
I was in here drinking all this other stuff and did not take my vitamins at all. So let's do that. I'll take this thing to help my old joints. My old joints are crying. All right, that's a wrap. I need to wipe the refrigerator. Love is enough till you giving it away. Just waiting to be given. Oh, bitterness erased. Guess you know that you're Christ's disciple, and nothing can take the place of love. Love is enough. Love isn't. Love isn't. You got to reach way down in the bottom of your heart. Give it away. Always spiritual strengthening, mental strengthening, rest, eating. Yeah, that's my plan. Now, how it's manifested is one thing. I said I was going to take myself out to eat this weekend. Let's see if I do that. I need to take myself out to eat. Right now, I'm more concerned about my spiritual health, and that's one thing I've been doing. I miss my time with you, those moments together. I want to be with you each day. It hurts me when you say you're too busy trying to serve me. But how can you serve me when your spirit's empty? There's a longing in my heart, wanting more than just a part of you. It's true. I miss my time with you. You know that song? That song is written from the viewpoint of God, saying that He misses His time with me, and it hurts Him when we say we're too busy. One of my childhood friends used to sing that song all the time, ever since we were little. Ever since we were little, she used to sing that song. I miss my time with you. Those moments together. I want to be with you each day. And it hurts me when you say you're too busy. Too busy trying to serve me. But how can you serve me when your spirit's empty? There's a longing in my heart. So that's where I am. Filling up my spiritual tank. That's what I will be doing. I don't even know how to put this in here. Do I know how to put this in here without making a big boo-boo? You're off this weekend. Yeah, I always say if I ever had to work on weekends again, I don't know. I worked through college working on the weekends. I would never want to go back to that again unless I absolutely had to. Do you get breaks? Like when you get a break? I hope you get it to really relax the body. Some people work like these long days, long days. Let's see how to put this in here. I want a watermelon, but I'm thinking I'm not cutting that watermelon. What is this? I miss my. Uh-oh. That's popping open. I just want to be rich. I don't want to work anymore. Oh, sounds familiar. I do feel like you have to be rich in order not to work anymore. I'm just wondering. So you're going to work yourself to death until you're rich and then you get there and then you're too exhausted to enjoy it? That's what you're doing? Chasing the bag and not living life and then life passes you by while you're chasing the bag. Chasing the bag. Chasing the bag. Oh, I forgot one thing to put in the refrigerator. How could I forget this? May his peace. Oh, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. Be with you till we know I can. Mocha, I'm not giving you any food. You know, eat your dog food, mama. Dog food, that's what you're getting. So you want to be rich so you can be a giver? But you can give now. You don't have to be rich to be a giver. And everything that you give doesn't have to be monetary. I'm just saying. This feels kind of hot. But I'm going to put it in the refrigerator anyway. Ouch. That hurt. Take this back out the refrigerator. Fix it the right way. Jamaica man. Always representing for my ancestors. Jamaica man. Put it back like this. Put it back like that. Put it back like this. Put it back like that. Put it back like this. Put it back like that. Put it back like this. Put it back like that. Put it back. 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 Mocha, I'm not giving you any food. You're gonna eat dog food, mommy. No more calorie things for you today. 111. Whoa. Almost broke my transmitter. It is hot in Florida. Florida. Are you hydrated? Somebody said yes. Oh, good for you. It's importante. Well, but you drink all your water. And you ate a lot of food, eh? You finished your water. Let me give you some more water. Yeah. One of my moderators that's in North Carolina and one up in Michigan. I think I have a moderator almost in every other state. I think going up the East Coast. I think. Yeah, it's hot. It was cool. Uh, what morning? Actually, it's been cool the last couple of mornings. Friday, Wednesday morning was very cool. It was like 56 when I got up. I was like, whoa. I don't remember my weather app telling me that. So that caught me off guard. Good thing I always go out dressed when I take my little doggy out before I go to work. I did not expect that temperature at all. At all. I went to DC years ago. Back in the day. 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 These temperatures this summer will be. I know, and I'm not ready. I already know. You can. I felt it in the wintertime. I already felt that in the wintertime that it was going to be outrageous. Because it was like 98 most of the days when I got in the car after work. 98 in the spring. Can you imagine? We'll head to some triple digits for sure. I don't know what to think about the hurricane season. I don't even know what to think about that for Florida. I just pray that we don't see the level of devastation. But because I believe the Bible, I believe that we will. And it is what it is. It is what it is. No mocha. No mocha. No mocha. I didn't see my question. I mean, my answer. I was asking you if you work every day. This is what I was really asking. Unless you were saying you're trying to be rich. I just want to be rich. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Is this guava? I already had a cupcake today. I do not need to be eating this right here. Monday through Friday. Oh, that's not bad. I thought you were like doing the whole weekend, like Saturday and Sunday. Even though some people do. Some people live that way. But if you have family at some place, some point you gotta recognize that your family needs you. But for some people, that's their norm. They have to work or else the family will be struggling depending on different circumstances. Well, you're right about that. Because I know every time we have a holiday, I'm always like, when is the trash truck coming? When should I put the trash out? Yeah. I guess, like you said, the essential workers that have to work through the storm and the rains, right? That's how I felt during COVID times. Like, I don't want to be essential right now. No, no, no. Hmm. Give me you. Everything else must wait. Give me you. I hope I'm not too late. Lord, give me you. What flavor is this? I don't know. Wild blackberries. Blackberries are in the neighborhood. So when I went to walk my dog, I was eating wild blackberries. This year they actually taste good. Last year and the year before they were tasting like poison. Had this weird taste. So I gotta walk out with my cup and get me some blackberries tomorrow. And put my gloves on because those little thorns were trying to stick me. What, Mocha? What? What? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Shih Tzus. Mocha. That's Mocha. She's a mixed mutt. Chihuahua. Some people say she's mixed with Terrier. Thank you. Yeah, I've had her for almost 12 years. My baby. They asked me if I have any children. Mm-hmm. Yep. But when we roll, it feels just like you're carrying a child. Yes, indeedy. So give me you. Tell me which sounds better. This sounds better or this sounds better? Which one sounds better? This sounds better? What I did was I just removed my mic. I think the mic on this phone is actually good enough. I just put this mic on just to be putting it on. Which sounds better? Hmm. I'm gonna put the mic back on. At least I think I'm gonna put the mic back on.
check one. Maybe I'll use it tomorrow. I'm gonna walk away. Walk. No, I was just deactivating. I was just taking this off. I was asking, but obviously you weren't listening or you left me. You left me. I was asking which one sounded better, mic or no mic. But then I was saying that when I listened to the recording, the mic on this phone is actually pretty good. Like I was watching this one video yesterday. All you need to succeed is a phone, a decent phone. You don't have to have all those gadgets at first. You don't. The average person is not needing all those things until I guess you feel like you've arrived somewhere, but you can record and do just as much as you no mic sounds better. Yeah, I think so too. Because I did test it before I went live again on this phone to see what it sounded like. Are you afraid of AI? No, I'm not afraid of AI. I have some AI videos. If you look at some of my content, I have some AI videos. What do you mean by afraid of AI anyway? Am I afraid of what it can do? I should charge the transmitter first because that's what's most important. Are you afraid of AI? I'm afraid of anything that's evil. AI won't let me do some things because I was trying to get it to recreate something for me. Not recreate, but to create a scene for me. And I guess the certain language that you use and it'll tell you like you cannot create something that basically seems to be realistic or something like that it says. I forget exactly the wording. Some things it just won't let you do. The evolution of technology scares me could possibly be. Oh yeah. I don't like the fact that just like this one guy, he was saying things that are taking over and it's taking over. And he went as far as to say that people should stop doing certain things that's taking the jobs away from other people because a lot of those things like chat gpt and all those other things they can do a lot of things that humans once used to do for employment. Now everyone at a finger, just by voice command or whatever, you can create flyers, you can create all these like things that people used to go to people to do for them. Now you can like do it yourself. You're not really doing it yourself, but doing it yourself because the technology is just doing it. Human demise. And that's why I'm thinking to myself, if they get to the point where they take over my job, then it's really time to pack up. Some jobs it'll be hard to necessarily take over. I hope and think. Yeah, I gotta drink some more water. I feel dehydrated. What does DA stand for anyway? He saw me. He saw me. It is hot. I can feel it on the window. And I have to close the window. I need to turn on the light over here. But it feels hot. The sun is not even down and it feels hot. Oh yeah. Well, that's no different than the thing that they use to what is the thing that they like mops and sweeps the floor. That's the same concept.
I guess they just put different things on it so that it'll cut the grass. Yeah, yeah, it's wild, right? I've seen that thing. That means that the man that used to make money cutting grass will be out of business soon. Yep. I went and got that TB test today for work. I don't know when they be sticking that stuff in you. Maybe that's why I feel funny. And that's a whole nother thing. I don't like being stuck with no stuff. I'm not telling what that stuff is. What you call it? What do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. You should know what I'm talking about. When they stick you with the cooties. Like, don't stick me with the cooties. I don't want it. I didn't either. No, thank you. And I guess for some people, that's like the HIV status. Because I heard since in the dating pool, some people saying that the person that they marry or whatever needs to have the COVID vaccine. Some people who are pro COVID vaccine are like, oh well, you better jump and skip me, cause no and 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 no. But I've heard some people say that. But that's a whole nother subject. To each their own. To each their own. Welcome into this place. Welcome. There was something I was supposed to be looking for and I cannot remember. Oh yeah, my soundtracks. I do not know where they are. They are where they shouldn't be, obviously, because I can't find them. I do not know where you are. I just have these couple right here, but this is not all of them. And I really need to pause and remember where I put them. I will lift up my eyes to the hill, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. The Lord who is heaven and earth, he said he will not suffer thy foot to be moved. The Lord keepeth thee, he will not slumber nor sleep. The Lord is my keeper. The Lord is my shade. Oh, yeah. Upon thy right hand. Hey, come on, don't start this weird stuff. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live. I don't know why that just disappeared. My controls disappeared off the screen. So that means I have no controls. Do you have church home? I do have a church home, but honestly, right now I'm not going there for my personal reasons. Yeah, I'm thinking about going tomorrow. But I need a church home, a place where you really feel at home. I don't feel at home at home. And some churches are like that. And you got to remember that the church is the people. The building is the building, but the church is the people. And in some churches, because everyone there is healing and sinful, you got to remember that. And some people forget that fact. And sometimes when you're too broken or you're too damaged, when you're in the presence of other people who are the same way as you are, sometimes people can rub you the wrong way. Yeah, so I found myself I had to step back from some of the nonsense. Some things are some things are hard to deal with. Exactly. That too. And I don't like when people are in general, in church or not in church. I just don't like when people are lying and stuff like that. I'm not saying I don't lie because I'm sure I've lied, but I'm talking about the kind of lying that's just every time you open your mouth, it's like you're lying. You know, that type of thing. I guess they call it habitual liars, right? That's one thing. Yeah. But yeah, I just realized I had to step back. There were some things that were happening that to me and my soul, they were just, it was just not right. So actually, right now, I'm reading the Bible, and I want to actually read the Bible in its entirety, something I had never done. I've been raised in the church all my life, but I've never actually read the Bible in its entirety. And even this morning when I was doing my chapters, I was like, what the world? Because a lot of stuff has happened in the Bible, and you don't always, hear it from the pulpit, especially if you don't read it for yourself, and some things are skipped over. But I've been like, whoa, there's some stuff that I've read. I'm like, I've never heard that before. But anyway, I'm on a spiritual walk because I need to work on me without distraction. Sometimes you're around people and you're distracted. Yeah, I don't want to be distracted right now. I felt the distractions and I didn't want them. Aw, I love these videos when the big moose and the bears are trying to get their little babies across, and everybody's stopping traffic. No one wants to get out because they know that moose is going to get crazy. You seen that moose on the highway? What moose? I think it happens a lot. This is on a channel called Viral Hog. There are actually two. I don't know what the moose little baby is called, Oh, it keeps falling. It must have been like just born because it just keeps falling down. They can hardly stand up. Yeah, I'm a nature person. I like nature. One of the things that I do on my channel. If you read my little channel description. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to go on the trail, but I don't want to go on the trail by myself. One of these days I'm probably gonna be brave and just go by myself. But not because there's a lot of sketchy people that be in there. Sketchy people. Because you're in the middle. This is like a nature trail. Nature trail, not one of the ones that's like paved with concrete. Like one of the ones where you like walking on uneven terrain, where it's like it's maintained by like this group of people. That poor moose keeps falling. All right, this is where I'm gonna skip to the end because that's where it happens at the end, right? And of course, that's what I thought somebody's gonna have to pick it up. Yep, they had to pick it up. That's what I figured because those little things weren't gonna step over that thing. You know those things that are in the middle when they have it like construction on the road. I was like, somebody was gonna have to be brave and get out and pick it up because all the traffic is being blocked, backed up for miles. Somebody had to be brave. That takes that one lone soldier, right? Somebody's got to step out of their comfort zone and go pick that thing up. And it's kicking like, put me down. All right, that was the end of the story. There are a lot of these videos, also too with the AI summarizing the videos, like when the video starts off now, it's like once people pick up on that, you can just go to the AI summarizing part and see what it's about. You don't even need to watch the video to find out the end. Don't even need to watch it to find out the end. Why'd you ask me about my church home? Oh, okay, no problem. That's an interesting question. I don't think anyone has ever asked me that over here before. And what I say to people like you who has said something like that, begin to study for yourself. Oh, I am. I'm always going through. I think we're all going through something. Like I said, we're either going through or coming out. But that actually, I'm going through many things that some of them don't even have anything to do with church. But I think at the end of all things, there's God. So I guess it depends on how you look at it. Yeah. Yep. But the main thing was there were some things that happened, and I just was like, I didn't feel like that was of God. You know what I mean? And I really had a serious issue with some decisions that were made by the leadership. And so I had to step back to find out what it was for me in it that was really disturbing, you know? Because sometimes you don't always see the big picture, and I wanted to understand the big picture. And I still feel like there's some decisions that were made were not right. Yep. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do, wanting to be better. But what I was saying was, back to what you said, that you don't have one. And it's not necessary. I'm going to be quiet on that. But all I know for myself, I can speak for myself, and that is studying for yourself. Studying for yourself. Like if you want to find truth, whatever that truth may be, begin to study for yourself to find the truth for yourself. Yeah. But I always remind myself and I remind people that when you go into a place of worship, that everybody in there is sick. Everybody is sick and sinful. So you can't go there thinking that people are perfect because they're not. And sometimes, a lot of times, some people tend to forget that they're dealing with sin sick people. She watched you to church every Sunday and Wednesday was for choir practice. Sunday feed the homeless. Saturday feed the homeless. Okay. Sounds like you had a service foundation, and that's where I guess you got the desire to be a giver. Seems like grandma instilled in you that trait of being a giver. Oh, really? Before he got big, huh? Well, I hope he is still a humble person. Greater St. Stephen's. That's in the DC area? New Orleans. Hmm. Okay, I'm not familiar with that name, but I do know Paul Morton. Bishop Paul Morton. I don't know how to go back to these folders that I've created on Instagram. Every time I guess I don't really spend much time in it, but I don't know where to find them. Mhm. I don't know him. I know of him. Yeah, I know who he is as a public figure. Yes, I do. Oh, I found it. I found it. Oh, okay. Now I know how to go back to it. I guess if I had taken the time to look, I would have seen it. What about TD Jakes? Is there something you got to tell me? Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I've heard things about some of those churches that doesn't sit well. But my thing is when people hang around and don't leave, And deep down inside, they're feeling like this is wrong. Why is this that way or why that way? Like, why are you still staying there if you're verbalizing it because you feel. See, that's for me. That's why I removed myself, as I said earlier. Because if I'm feeling like something is not okay, I'm like, no, I gotta remove myself until I understand or figure out what's the right way. Yeah, but I've heard it many times. I've heard people say that, and then they don't do anything about it. They just keep on keeping on. You know, they say like the old thing, keep on keeping on. No, I don't want to keep on keeping on with something that doesn't seem right. No, no, thank you. You said was. Is your grandmother still living? I feel the was. Oh, yeah, that was a time. And I don't know what time is coming in the future, but that definitely was a time. Now, when you pass the funeral home, it seems like a ghost town. But during that time, for sure, it was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible. But my condolences, my virtual condolences from the heart. Today actually would have been my grandmother's birthday if she was still living. So today has been a day where I've reflected on some of the wonderful memories. So I invite you to remember the wonderful memories, right? The memories will last a lifetime as long as we have memory. Oh no. Aw. Well, I'm glad you're still here. Grief can be overwhelming. Grief can be hard to bear. Yeah. And that's a part of my going through. Like this, between this year and last year, a lot of people that were very close to my heart died. A lot of people, and it's like it was happening back to back. And grief is real. And you have to allow yourself to feel the stages. And some of the stages are not nice to feel. But I'm praying that you have made it out on the other side where you can stand strong. Yeah, because people that are near to us, when they go, it's not an easy ride at all. And then you have to also remember too that grief comes in many ways. It's not always about death. We can grieve many situations, and then when they merge, we've got a big thing to deal with. And it's like until we're able to break it down, sometimes we carry it in a big cluster, and all that grief begins to. And so we got to learn how to break it apart and deal with it. Yeah. Ask me because enough. Yeah, because grief is real. But allow yourself to go through those stages and know that you're going to be okay. It's not always easy to feel and see that, but you got to remind yourself that it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Things will get better. Yes, it will. But this feel like it's too close to my jugular vein. I'm trying to put on my TENS unit, but you're really not supposed to put it near here, but I can feel it shaking my vein. It's shaking my vein. That's not a good thing. It'll make your blood pressure go up. Do you have a TENS unit? If at the end of the day you need a massage, this what you need. If you don't have nobody to do it for you, this what you need. Or one like it. I was supposed to take it to work with me today, and then I forgot. Then I decided not to take it, and then I just left it home. A TENS unit, TENS. If you've ever done a lot of physical therapy like me, actually, the first time I heard this word was my one of my family members had one because of something years ago. But like you that they use this to it's basically like mechanically massaging your muscle area, whatever it is. Cause you put like I put it on my arm. There's one here and one here. And then like I have the one that have different sizes. Like this one is like a bigger one. Like you could put that probably on your leg or your back or whatever. Then there's like a teeny weeny one. But I'm sure you said you work for a trash company. I'm sure at the end of the day, I'm sure your muscles are tired or whatever. Having one of these is golden. It's only like this one is like a cheapy one. I got it for like 15 bucks off Amazon. Yep. It's not expensive. And then I bought some extra one of these from Timu. These thingies right here. I bought some extra because Timu has those too. Yeah, that's how I roll. Economical. Economical. But then I don't know if you can do. Oh, let me try to show it to you. Without the reflection. See on there? Reflection, reflection. Anyway, I'm trying to show you. You see all those 6 circles? Then the different type of like sensations you can feel. Yeah. So basically, you have like uh 6 times 4 is 24. So you have like four different, not four, but 24 different um styles of massaging, I guess, types or styles, whatever word it is. And then you have the one that looks like acupuncture, and you know what cupping is, and then has that one. And then you have the intensity that you can crank it up. I never crank it up. I've never even taken it to like the midway point because that's very intense. When I went to physical therapy, the my physical therapy person said he would crank it all the way up, but you got to have a high tolerance because when I tell you, you can feel that like it's really like digging into your muscle. Yeah, it feels like you're something could be like literally digging because it's sending these like electro waves, I guess, through this through the connection. But that's why I had to adjust it because I immediately felt it going into my vein, and you have to be careful about this vein right here whenever you put your patches on. Like this patch right here is it's like right here, so it's really close to right here, so I actually need to move it because it'll make my blood pressure go up, which I don't need. So I was trying to choose one that would work without creating any problems. But they have some very expensive ones too. I guess it depends how much money you want to spend. But for how I use it, I don't use it that often. I don't want to invest a boatload of money in something that I don't use that often. Whoa. But I had shoulder surgery, and yeah, my arm is very achy at the end of the day, especially at the end of the week. Very achy. At physical therapy, they told me that it would take like 2 years before my shoulder got back to some type of normal feeling. And I'm not even a year in yet. I think it's been what, um, going on 8 months. And some movements still feel like almost like I just did it if I move my arm the wrong way or try to pick up things that are too heavy. So it takes a while to heal. So this thing charged already? I guess the battery life on it must be longer than I think. I never put this transmitter to the test. I only use it for an hour and 20 minutes. Let me charge this mic. Oh, well. Oh, well. You okay, Mom? Mom, you okay? Study for yourself. Mhm. I was supposed to be putting my thing back up there, but then it went away. Now it's back. I just realized it is back. All of my controls went away. And for some reason, it's not letting me touch the screen. I mean, I'm touching the screen, but nothing's happening. That's what I'm saying. Why is that? And maybe if you're commenting, hold on, let me refresh the screen. See if your comments are stuck. Just to make sure. Great talking with you. God bless you. I have to go. I'll see you later. All right. No problem. Nice to meet you, DA. DA from DC. I thought that maybe my comments were stuck. Welcome. Welcome to this place. Welcome. Welcome to this broken vessel. Wow. There's so much going on in the world today. You can depend on Jesus. You can depend on him. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing well. How are you doing today? The quiet people are in the background. Thank you for liking the live. What's up? I'm getting ready to slide out of here. GTSY, you tested my old brain. GTSY, what does that mean? GTSY, I'm too tired to even think about what that means. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I used to keep up with those things, but nowadays I don't do that kind of stuff like I once did. Good to see you. I think people make those up every day. I think that's what's happening too. Are you about to go live? 'Cause I'm shutting it down over here. I was talking to an interesting character. I don't know if you go back and look at comments, but yeah, a lot of people go through a lot of things. And like you, they share it with me. I noticed that you have that gift. People share a lot of things with you that you probably would wonder, like, why are they telling me that? But yeah. But now that that person is gone, I feel like I've done my job for today. I was here for that one person. That's how I look at it. Some people just need that person to be that person, that they'll have some support and someone who's going to listen and give them some sound wisdom. But yeah, I did it. I'm done. You had McDonald's? Maybe in a bit. Okay, that sounds like a no. You're going live tonight? Maybe in a bit. Sounds like you're not going live tonight. So I'm not going to go looking and wondering. Yeah, that's something I always pray about. Yes, sir. Rayshawn, how are you doing? I'm talking to you, my brother. You need to stop eating all that McDonald's. It's bad for you. Your young self is enjoying it, but your old self is going to be like, why did you do this to me? Why did you do it? And I'm going to get out of here, Rayshawn, before you come in here and act like a teenager. I don't have the energy today. You should have come earlier because I've been here for a minute, Rayshawn. But I want to make sure you're okay before I go. Did you go back and apologize to that lady that you were not being nice to? I recommended that you apologize, whether you do or not. That's up to you. Exactly, no nutrition at all. Now you want to go to Alabama. What you need to go to Alabama for? You really need to apologize that lady. To apologize to that lady because she was just trying to help you. So for you to yell at the lady was really not a good choice. But I can't tell you what to do. Who am I but a lady on YouTube? But I'm just trying to give you some sound wisdom that you really need to get to a place where you need to tell that lady you sorry. Or you need to go take her a flower or take her a juice or something, a peace offering. I don't care if it was yesterday. That's even more reason for you to go and give her a juice today. Say, you know, last year I yelled at you and I'm just wanting to bring you this juice and say I'm sorry. Or take her some McDonald's. She might like McDonald's too. Since you're buying McDonald's everywhere. So why you telling me about it like it was this week? You told me like it was this week, so it was that long ago. Even still, if you're remembering it, it must be a reason why you need to exactly. Okay, you brought it up this week. That to me says you knew that you did something that you should not have been doing. Hmm. Even more reason. Deep down inside our bodies and our minds, we know what we should be doing, and some people just want to do the opposite. But deep down inside, you know that it was not nice. All right, Mr. Rachel. Mm-hmm. Did you have some fruit today? Talking about all this McDonald's. How I remember that because when I come on here with a purpose. I come on YouTube with a purpose, a purpose, a purpose, a purpose. I don't just listen to you to be randomly listening. I actually listen to you because I'm interested in knowing about who you are and I pay attention to what you have said. How do I store all this information? Because our brain is powerful and it is able to maintain and store all these things that you put in there if you want it to be stored. So that's how I remember. Freeing others from bondage of unforgiveness. Free let you free from their curse words against you. Mm. Let you free from Now I'm getting like you when you read stuff out loud. Let you free from their cursed words against you. Yeah, I think I got the gist of what you're saying though. Okay. And I'm going to still say to you, because somebody did that in front of me today when I was coming back from doing my little TB test for work. I'm pretty sure maybe some college students. They like zipped right in front of me with that electric scooter. I didn't even think about you at the time, but now that you say that, I remember that little incident. Like literally right in front of me. And I was about to do the little roundabout thing. And then all of a sudden they just whipped in front of me, then they went the other way. I'm like, you should have stayed on the sidewalk. But no, you came all in front of me in the road. Dangerous. What if I was really not paying attention? I would have hit that thing, that little scooter thing. Not a good choice. I'm still going to tell you it's not a good choice. Now, you want to keep doing it? Hey, I'm just suggesting that you make a change and not do that. I'm suggesting. But anyhow, thank you for being here. I'm out of here, Rayshawn. You don't wear a helmet. Well, a lot of people don't wear helmets, so you do what you feel like is best for you. And I'm out of here. Thank you for stopping by, Rayshawn. Rayshawn. I'm getting out of here. I've been on here for about 2 hours already. It's time for me to be quiet. And yeah. So until we meet again, may God bless you. And I wish you more love and more joy and more peace. Well, I love you too, Rayshawn.